Thank you for tuning in. And I know it's been a long time since I posted any videos, and I want to also thank you guys all for your love and support that you have bestowed upon myself. I have a lot of projects in the fire right now, and I do receive your emails, and thank you guys for communicating with me and being there, I guess, in support of my channel. The reason for this video, I want to share with you, for those who are in California, that AB, which is Assembly Bill 1498, dubbed the Child Support Evader Law, that was introduced in 2019 of March, and it died in committee of this year, January 2020. And I want to thank you all who had put in or submitted your opposition to this dangerous bill. And in this bill, which I'll put in my description box, for those in California, or for those who are in other states, you can just view it. It was taken after, I believe it's from Arizona. I guess they said they was doing very well because people out there in that state, they don't really oppose anything. They just go with the status quo. But for Californians, like I said, I'm very thankful that you guys put in your opposition to this bill. For number one, as we all know, that it's all services, it's not law. It was brought into the to the legislation, and I guess they realized, for all of our concerns or our opposition to the bill ended up dying. So I guess they're educated as well as far as what's going on. So in this bill, at that time, it was supposed to allow the child support agency and the custodial parent to supply your picture and allegedly how much child support you owe, how many kids you have, and we all know that the agency doesn't or don't keep accurate records, and post it online. Now, for instance, this, even though the bill says the employers or housing, whatever it is not supposed to discriminate, but that's discrimination, and as well as a violation of your privacy rights. Now, imagine you have a child who's in school, and just so happens a parent says, yeah, Johnny Joe's father or mother is a deadbeat. Here's the flyer. And then the little child is being teased at school. How would that child feel, And then not even that. How about a love interest? How about if you're looking for a job, or employment rather, housing, anything. So this bill was very dangerous, and I'm glad that it did die. So we're going to go here to the status of this bill, which is AB 1498. And if you see here, it was under the child support topic. It was brought into the first print or initiated March 25th, 2019, and it was in the Assembly Judiciary. And you see here, it said it was like a non-tax levy, it was non-urgency, and so on and so forth. Non-state mandated local program, as we all know. Fiscal community, and then it shows here that the active bill, it died. And you see here, it was referred to the Committee on Judiciary, and March 14th, it came from the committee chair with authors amended it. They amended it. It was referred back on March 18th, 2019, and then the bill died on January 31st of this year, 2020. And then in February 3rd, it was from the committee that filed with the chief clerk pursuant to Joint Rule 56, and that's for California. So let's go on to Article 4, Section 10 and C of the Constitution, and let's see what it says. So we're here in the California Constitution, and we're in Article 4, which is the legislative, and we know it's a conflict of interest, or so to speak, because it's a legislative body regulating an executive function, basically an administrative function. We know that's not right. So then we're going to go to Section 10. Let's see here. So in Article 4, Section 10, and it reads, and we go to C, which is right here. Let me pull it up just a little bit more. And it says, any bill introduced during the first year of the biennium of the legislative session that has not passed by the House of Origin by January 31st of the second calendar year of the biennium may no longer be acted on by the House. No bill may be passed by either House on or after September 1st of an even numbered year, except status calling elections, statutes providing for tax levies or appropriations for the usual current expenses of the state, and urgency statutes and bills passed after being vetoed by the governor. Because see, with this goes to the governor. So the legislative act, as it says here, the legislative power of the state is vested in the California legislature, which consists of the Assembly, Senate, and Assembly, but the people reserve to themselves the power of initiative and referendum. And after any bills pass through the legislative, then it goes to the Senate, then of course it goes to the governor's desk to be signed. But anyways, like I said, I want to thank you all for your support and your opposition to this dangerous bill, and I'll keep my eyes open in regards to possibly other child support bills. I can't do it all, so I have a lot of projects I'm working on, and it's for the betterment of the people. So until next time, you guys, stay strong, stay encouraged, and be informed.